Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. And baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Wow. Larrikin Bourbon Company, Rosewater Bourbon. Guys, look at the dent on this. I just got this thing. It is about $70 MSRP. It is a bourbon from Larrikin, a delightful bourbon. And they make a rosewater tea that it proofs it down with. Instead of just regular old purified water, they brew a rosewater tea. And rosewater has been brewed in the Middle East for thousands of years. The Persians, I think, invented it. We'd have to look that up. But it's in perfumes. It's in makeup. It's in desserts. There's an Indian dessert with those round donuts called gulab jamun in that rosewater syrup. Wow, that's responsible for one of these gins for sure. It is a delight. You'd think it'd be over the top, and it's not. It is 86 proof. It smells like a fair. Speaking of which, is that a signed bottle from Greg Keeley? Oh, thanks, Greg. Before some of you tune out, I want to grab your attention real quick. Larrikin's social medias have been kind of taken over, or they've been lost. And so they had to restart over. So if you were following them previously, get over there, refollow them and all their socials, please. It's a great bourbon company, Kentucky. If you're going down to Wild Turkey, stop over there. Great folks over there. He's veteran owned, over 22 years in the Navy, one of the very first foreign Australian officers commissioned by the U.S. Navy, which is very cool. His wife is also in the Navy and a veteran. I think she's still in. A great company over there at Larrikin. I've got a single barrel expression. It's 128 proof. I've got another video on that. You can look that up. But this is from Jeff's on Main in West Bend's bottle. But I am going to make you a rosewater lemonade with bourbon. Okay, so a bourbon rosewater lemonade. And what a delight. I used to go to a Middle Eastern restaurant, and they had the most delicious rosewater lemonade. And if you've never had it, it's a delight. So give it a shot. Now, I don't have a glass, so I'm an idiot, and I'm going to start this whole thing over. Or maybe I won't, and then maybe I'll just do a jump cut. Hey, I'm back. All right, here's my glass. I'm going to take, almost like a julep, 2 teaspoons of sugar. I'm going to cut a nice chunk of lemon. I'm going to tuck also a little piece of tangerine. And I'm going to take 2 Larrikin cherries and a little water. And then I'm going to muddle that. And I'm going to kind of make a cherry lemonade. Where's my muddler? Boop. Let's muddle that. And now that your rose is in bloom. Okay. What a genius idea. It is a delight, you guys. It is not overpowering. It's not perfumey. It's got all the scents from a fair. I was listening to a podcast from Bourbon Pursuit, and they had Greg Keeley on there as I was doing some research on them. And what a great podcast. Do yourself a favor and tune into that podcast. Bourbon Pursuit, Greg Keeley. And then I'm going to take 2 ounces of this rosewater bourbon. And then let's get in there and stir that, huh? Let's do that up. But it has the scent of cherries, caramel corn, kettle corn, all those aromas from the fair that are just so enticing and intoxicating. Now, you'll be pleased to know that my gas station ice did not come from a gas station. This is going to surprise you. This ice comes from McDonald's. Beautifully filtered, pretty. Don't think that MattyBigDaddy doesn't notice when you're making these cocktails online and on your shows with your funky freezer ice that is foggy. Come on, man. You're better than that. A rose is in bloom. The light hits the gloom on the gray. I don't know what that means, but Seal, cheers to you. Oh, guys, this is so good. Unbelievable. Let me get this bottle in front of you again. Larrikin Bourbon Company, Rosewater. It is a delight in a pretty bottle. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's basically a rosewater brewed tea that they proof this down to 86 proof, and it is delicious. So Greg Keeley, thanks for your genius. Thanks for the product. $70. He didn't give it to me. I bought this for $70, and it's worth every penny. MattyBigDaddy out.